Ukraine's General Armed Forces claimed that its foe, Russia, has suffered heavy losses including 14 tanks, 35 APVs, and 54 artillery systems in the last 24 hours. News.com has learned that the update posted to Facebook also claimed the number of Russian personnel killed had surpassed 1,000. The social media post further stated that the total number of tanks claimed by the defending country since the start of the war had reached 8,001. As a nod to the soaring number of casualties, Russia's tracked warriors have resorted to all sorts of aftermarket armor add-ons in a bid to protect themselves from Ukrainian drone bombardments. The effectiveness of these innovations, however, has proven dubious. News.com reported previously on the destruction of one such turtle tank. The squat-looking vehicle with an extra sheet of armor covering its top, hence the name Turtle Tank, was spied by a drone loitering high above it. A second low-flying drone was spotted approaching the hulking figure from its front. Despite all the effort that went into the tank's extra drone proofing, the armored vehicle was reduced to a towering pillar of fire. The number of Russian troops killed in the fighting since the start of Putin's so-called special military operation has reached 1,060, bringing the total number to 531,000. As the war rages, the toll on humanity is being felt back to Moscow. Mothers and wives have voiced their disapproval of their husbands and sons dying on the battlefront. The last such incident transpired on June 3, when 20 women got down on their knees in front of Russia's Ministry of Defense. While there, they demanded to speak to the new military chief, Andrei Belousov, so that they could ask for the return of their men and that limits be imposed on the amount of time soldiers spent on the front. They also called for the Kremlin to deploy contract soldiers instead of their loved ones. The seat of power has since dubbed these women foreign agents in what the Associated Press says is a bid to silence them. These losses and their repercussions follow what has been dubbed Putin's deadliest week in the war. During this period, it was reported that the aggressor had lost close to 1,300 soldiers in under 24 hours. In addition to the latter, Russia lost 65 artillery units, 18 armored combat vehicles, 27 drones, 15 tanks, 12 units of special equipment, and 69 vehicles and fuel tanks. These casualties followed President Joe Biden's giving Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky the green light to use American-built weapons on Russian soil. The United Kingdom, however, attributed the losses to something else. It is highly likely that most Russian forces receive only limited training, and they are unable to carry out complex offensive operations.